Alright, I think it's working. Alright, to everyone watching, we're waiting for the last player from the other high school to join, so it'll be another minute or so. Don't got much else to say besides that. Hope everyone had a good Tuesday. Alright. Last guy joined, so we are getting off. Game 1. Alright. Whew. Best of 5 series, just like it was last week. That's how the entire league will be. Off the backboard by Zappies. And already a goal by Limburg, bringing it to 1-0 right off the bat. 11 seconds in. Man, I'm really tired, I just realized. Alright, I'll try my best today. Off the right corner by Zappies. What are these guys called? The Eagles? Eagles taking it down the field. Zappies missing an aerial ball. Ethan will be behind him to follow up, hitting that ball back down to the Eagles side. Eagles hitting it down. Crosshairs getting to the ball. Sending it to the center of the field. Sussy missing it. Zappies going for the ball. Ethan will be going up but being beat by Sussy. Crosshairs there to save it. Mr. Zappies off the wall. I love Roof Shutters having the ball. Crosshair take control of it. Off the wall with a hit. Bouncing it towards the Eagles' goal, but they will take it back down to the field towards Limburg. Ethan Mopi with the ball, demoing I love Roof Shutters. But ball to Zappies in the air, flying it towards the goal, and that'll be another goal by Zappies. Bringing it 2-0 already. And they're off. Zappies hitting the ball first. It's going down the side of the field. Sussy bouncing it off the wall. Zappies going up, bouncing it down towards the Eagles side. 2 Eagles players on the ball. Ethan will be missing a hit on the ball. Crosshairs getting beat to the ball by Roof Shutters. Zappies taking it away from them. Off of the wall, down to the left side of the Eagles goal. Roof Shutters hitting it across. Ethan will be going up the wall, hitting it off the roof towards their goal. He will miss, and it will be hit into the goal with a goal by Ethan MLB. 2-0. Off the ceiling. Off again. Ethan MLB and Wumbo getting to the ball about the same time, just sending it to the side. Ethan will be getting it away from the Eagles, sending it back down to their side of the field. I love Roof Shutter hitting it off the wall towards the center of the field. Mr. Zappies going up. Sussy hitting it away from Mr. Zappies. Wumbo bouncing it down the field. Crosshairs missing the ball. Still down in Limburg's side. Ethan will be slow playing it down the corner and across the field. Looking like this will be Mr. Zappies' ball, and he will demo Wumbo. Sussy will demo with it. Ethan. Mr. Zappies hitting it towards the goal, almost making it in the corner, but not completing, bouncing off of the side of the crossbar. Ethan will be going up, missing it, crosshairs, hitting the ball slightly away from Limburg's goal. Roof Shutters with a bounce off the top of his card. Zappies sending it down the field. Sussy is there to knock it off of the trajectory of the Eagles' goal. Ethan will be bouncing it through the air. It looks like it'll be off the backboard. He follows up with the second hit, but it's not the right angle and it doesn't make it in. Oh, open goal. Oh, but Crosshairs and Ethan colliding in air, preventing a goal from being scored. I love Roof Shutters hitting it down to over by Ethan MLB. Crosshairs with the bounce off the bottom of his car. Ethan MLB sending it to the middle of the field to Sussy. Mr. Zappies hitting it, or just Zappies hitting it in the air, down to Wumbo. Zappies flying under the ball, but Crosshair is there to hit the ball in, scoring the 4th goal for Limburg with only 1:40 left in the first game. What am I saying only? That's a lot of time. Mr. Zappies getting into it first, sending it down to the Eagles side of the field. Ethan will be going up the wall, bouncing it off the top of the field over there. Crosshairs off of the top left of the goal. Roof Shutters getting to the ball and getting boost. Sussy bouncing it down towards him off of the left corner of Limburg's goal. I love Roof Shutters will hit it off of trajectory for whatever Limburg was trying to achieve. Mr. Zappies hitting the ball, but it's bouncing off of someone else in the air. Wombo getting it away from the middle of his goal, but it is not successful. Lining it up for Ethan MLB, he will score another goal. Wombo getting to the ball first, bouncing it down the side on the Limburg. Ooh, two of them going for the ball, but Crosshair's there to save it. This goal will not be scored on Limburg yet. Zappies with the ball, dribbling it on top, bouncing it over one of the Eagles players. Sussy will take control, bouncing it back down from Ethan to Zappies. And back into, oh nope, Crosshairs has control of the ball. Off of above the goal, Mr. Zappies, but I Love Roof Shutters is there to prevent a goal, another goal on his team. Wombo taking down the field, Ethan will be knocking it away from him, but he'll get back. Roof Shutters will get back control. Wombo attempts to score a goal, but it will miss, leaving the Eagle side of the field pretty undefended. They're back down there now, but it was. Wombo hitting it away from the center of their goal. Ooh, but Crosshair scores a goal from the side. Very clean. Sussy getting to the ball, taking control of it down to Limburg's side, off the top of Ethan MLB, and above Limburg's goal. 10 seconds left. Empty goal, but Ethan drives around. No Eagles players were there to hit it in. Crosshair drives around, hits it away. Ball still in the air. It's looking like it'll be hitting the ground here. Nope, they're keeping it up. Nope, they'll hit the ground. First game goes to Limburg. Limburg is now up 1-0 in this series. Like the names of this enemy team. They're funny. Okay. 2, 1, off they go. Zappy's hitting the ball down to the Eagle side, almost getting a second tap on the ball, but it did not connect. I Love Roof Shutters taking it off of the top of the wall, sending it down to the left of Limburg's goal. Ethan will be there, taking it up the wall, hitting it again in the air. Ooh, getting it into the goal of the Eagles with a clean hit in the air. Wombo getting to the ball first, sending it down to Limburg's side. Ethan MLB hitting it down to the Eagles side. The Eagles hitting it backwards. Mr. Zappi's there, off of one of the Eagles players. Down towards the Limburg goal. Will they be there to save it? Oh. No one is there to save it, and it goes in. Off of the corner. Oh, just a bad angle. He was too far in at that point. Mr. Zappi's hitting the ball first. Sussy bouncing it back down to Limburg's side. Ethan will be bouncing it back away. Wombo bouncing to the corner to I Love Roof Shutters, who will bounce it off the wall again to Wombo, who will center the ball. Unfortunately, he just centers it for Zappies and not his teammate. The Eagles are coming out here with a bit more energy this game, playing a bit stronger than they did last time. I Love Roof Shutters bouncing it through the air, going up for an aerial. Crosshair's missing. Mr. Zappi's there to take it away from them. Wombo centering it. Ethan will be knocking it away from Limburg's goal, followed up by Crosshairs, sending it back down the field. Sussy misses, and now it's down in the Eagle side of the court. Field. It would be field. Up in the air by Zappies. An attempted goal by Ethan MLB. Can they? Nope, they cannot score off of this. Just a slow play. Everyone crowded around. Ethan MLB with an aerial. The goal is completely empty, but the angle is just not perfect. Centering it back into the middle of the field. Mr. Zappi's going for a goal, bouncing it off of the crossbar above the goal. Unfortunately, will not be another goal. Roof Shutters taking it up, but hitting it too far to the left side of Limburg's goal. Crosshair's taking it back down. Wombo flipping out of the way of the ball, giving it to Ethan MLB, who will bounce into the middle of the field. And a big hit by Zappy, sending it flying straight down the field into the Eagles' goal. It's now 2-1 with just over 2 minutes elapsed in the game. Ethan will be off, getting it completely away from the Eagles and all the way down to their side of the field. Ethan MLB trying to get it towards the center of the goal. I love Roof Shutters bouncing it back towards the left side of their field. Crosshair's missing, leaving only Zappies to defend. He will bounce it up. Sussy going for an aerial, but Ethan MLB is there to knock him off of center and preventing a goal. Ball rolling down the field. Mr. Zappies follows up a hit from one of their players by taking it away from them. Crosshair's going up for the aerial. Zappies taking away off the wall. This is looking like it's going in. That's going in. That was pretty cool. No one was there to stop it. None of the Eagles players. Oh, one of them was just in there. Alright. Crosshairs with the later pump on the ball, sending it down to the Eagle side. Zappies hitting it, but slightly off-centered. Ethan will be trying to follow up that hit from that tap from Zappies. Crosshairs hitting it down the field. Ethan MLB dribbling the ball right past their players into the goal. Ooh. Very nice, very nice. Ooh. This is with a still ball in the middle. Sussy going for it up the wall. Crosshairs there did not get away from him. Onto the roof of Roof Shutters. And back down the field towards the Eagle side. Down to the middle of the field. Zappies will go for a goal, but I love Roof Shutters is there to bounce the ball off his car and preventing another point on his team. Ethan will be going up with a save, hitting it down the field. Straight to Crosshairs, who will flip it off the top of his car, and with the entire Eagles team down on Limburg's side, no one there to save it. That'll be another goal for Limburg. Ooh. They were just too slow. Zappies hitting the ball, getting control of it. I love Roof Shutters hitting it straight to Ethan MLB, who will go up. Sussy Slayer will miss, and that will be another goal. 6-1 with a minute 20, or minute 19 more precisely left in the game. Mr. Zappies hitting the ball down the field. Crosshairs going for it, beating Roof Shutter. Well, okay. I just had a complete brain fart there and forgot what I was saying. Alright. I digress. Mr. Zappies. Slow play in the middle of the field. Crosshairs hitting the cross towards the left side of Limburg's goal, getting it away from the Eagles. Wumbo clearing it back down to Limburg's side. Ethan will be hitting the ball off the wall. Almost getting a double hit and a goal, but missing. Crosshairs there, pinching the ball off of another player. Ethan will be going up the wall, aerialing it towards their goal. Zappies will attempt to follow up to score a goal, but this does not have the right angle on the ball. Bit of slow play in the corner here. Demo from Crosshair, and Mr. Zappies hits the ball away from Roof Shutters. We'll attempt to hit it back towards Limburg's goal, but we'll just kind of send the ball back down towards his team's goal, and with Ethan MLB scoring another goal. Quick scoreboard check with 10 seconds left. Ethan MLB with the most goals this game. More than both his teammates combined. Ball bouncing, rolling around the ceiling. Mr. Zappies going up, bouncing it over to the left side of the Eagles' goal. It's looking like this one's over. Oh yeah, this one's definitely over. They're just messing around with it now. Limburg now leading the series 2-0. If they can win this next one, that will be a complete victory of the entire series. And if that happens, we will have 3-0. We will have a perfect record with not just series, but individual games. Ball dead in the middle of the field, sending it down to the left side of Limburg's goal. Sussy will go up above Limburg's goal. None of the Eagles players are able to connect. Sussy going for a goal. Mr. Zappy's there to hit it away, sending it up the wall, driving over roof shutters to hit the ball, and clearing it down to the Eagles side of the field. I love roof shutters hitting the ball away. Sussy taking it up. It's just kind of nice light hit down the field. Ethan MLB blasting it, clearing it down the field. Oh, but it's going straight for Limburg's goal. Luckily, Mr. Zappy's is there to knock it away. I love roof shutters attempting to knock it off of center, but being beaten by Limburg. Wumbo hitting it back down towards Limburg's goal. Ethan MLB there to save it, sending it back down to the middle of the field. Mr. Zappy's bouncing it off the top of his car, so none of those Eagles players could connect with it. I love roof shutters slipping it back down to Limburg's left side of the field, demoing Ethan MLB, allowing Wumbo to get a hit on the ball, centering it. He's too slow and gets beaten by Crosshairs, who will save a goal. Ethan will be back on the field after that demo, following up, hitting that away. Crosshairs centering it to Gavin, but he will again be beaten. Crosshairs off the left side of the goal. Crosshairs, Sussy able to prevent it from going in, so half the ball is in there. Almost had one. Mr. Zappy's going up, hitting it in the air, preventing whichever one of the Eagle players that was from following up with another hit. Wumbo clearing it down to the left side of Limburg's goal. Crosshairs preventing it from getting any closer to Limburg's goal, taking it off of the wall. It will be stopped by, I think that's Sussy. Oh, bounce off of the crossbar by Ethan MLB, and a follow-up by Mr. Zappy that isn't able to connect and make it in to the goal. Crosshairs launching it back down the field. Ethan MLB with the follow-up, bouncing it over roof shutters. Mr. Zappy's almost scoring a goal, but off of the crossbar, the top crossbar. Sussy taking it down. Ethan MLB following up with an aerial off of the top of, I think that was roof shutters. Ethan MLB sending it back down to the right side of the field. It's just all over the place. Crosshairs back down to the Eagle side. Eagles attempting to get some movement on the ball to get it back down to Limburg's side of the field, but Limburg is pretty adamant about keeping the ball over here. They keep just bouncing it around. Oh, a miss by Crosshairs, and the first goal of this game will go to I Love Roof Shutters on the Eagles. Sussy went into the ball. Mr. Zappy's up off the wall, down the field. See, this game is game 3 is being much closer than the others. I love roof shutters hitting it away from Limburg. Ethan MLB hitting it down the field, bouncing it over one of the Eagles players. Sussy there to hit it. Mr. Zappy's taking control of the ball, attempting to get it into the middle of the field. Wumbo hitting it down to the field. Ooh, Ethan MLB with a save though. They're just preventing that from making it into Limburg's goal. Crosshairs launching it, clearing it back down the field off of Ethan MLB and off of the backboard above the Eagles' goal. Crosshairs sitting it back down to the center. Sussy hitting it off to the left. Ethan MLB with the center. Can Mr. Zappy score off this? No, Ethan MLB saves. Prevents the ball from going into their goal. Sussy sending it back down to Limburg's side of the field. Ethan MLB saving it, sending it above to the backboard of the Limburg blue team goal. With just 50 seconds left. Can Limburg score a goal to tie this up and take it into possibly overtime? Let's hope. Back on the Limburg side of the field. Mr. Zappy's dusting all the players. I love roof shutters. Hitting it straight to Crosshairs, who will launch it back down the field. Mr. Zappy's with this attempted center. No, Wumbo hitting it off from in front of their goal. Ethan MLB stopping that from rolling into his goal. Crosshairs with the save. Mr. Zappy's there too. Only 10 seconds left. They gotta do something. It's possible. Limburg is down on this side of the field. And it's looking like it's still possible. It's still possible. And that's the end. Eagles taking a game, bringing the series 2-1 against Limburg. Or, well, 1-2 against Limburg, I should say. Limburg up 2. We're going into game 4 now. A low-scoring game, only 1 goal being made in the entire game. Well, low compared to the other games we've been playing. And this is the beginning of game 4 of the series. Sussy launching it down to Limburg's left side of the field, missing the follow-up to Crosshair, who will get the ball off of Zappies. Bouncing through the air. Zappies hitting the ball away from Sussy, who was attempting an aerial on the ball. Zappies getting bounced off of the ball, off of the top of Crosshairs. Wumbo missing the ball, which could have led to a goal. Off of the side of Limburg, and off of Zappies, preventing almost certain goal by the Eagles. Crosshair sending it up the wall, being followed up by Wumbo. I love roof shutters to follow, but a great save by Mr. Zappies, who prevents it from going into Limburg's goal. Ethan will be hitting it down the field, rolling along the right side of the goal, off the wall by Mr. Zappies, and off the top of his car, but off of the tail of, I think that was I Love Roof Shutters. Sussy launching it back down Limburg's field with the follow-up. Ethan will be missing when he hits it off of Mr. Zappies. Crosshair hitting it away from their goal. Missed follow-up by I Love Roof Shutters. Ethan will be getting demoed by Sussy. Off of Ethan MLB. Mr. Zappies going for it. Missed second hit. Crosshair's out there to save it. Luckily, giving it to Mr. Zappies, who will be taking it down the field. Missed save by whoever the gold car is. Missed save by Roof Shutters. He loves Roof Shutters. Ball going pretty much straight up. I love Roof Shutters flying over the ball. Mr. Zappies hitting it almost straight down into the Eagles' goal. Sussy there to prevent another goal on his team. With the ball flying past the Eagles' goal, Mr. Zappies will be hitting it back in the middle, but Wumbo bouncing it away from them. I love Roof Shutters bouncing it into the middle. Crosshairs hitting it down the field, unfortunately. Slow pass to Mr. Zappies, who will be uncontested by any of the Eagles players and scoring a second goal for Limburg. Giving Limburg a little bit of breathing room in between, or in the what am I trying to say here? In the point deficit. Up 2 now. Ethan will be up the wall, preventing a hit from the Eagles. Driving it across the field. I love Roof Shutters, taking it away from him. Roof Shutters with the follow-up hit. Ooh, Crosshairs hitting the ball with all the Eagle players facing the wrong direction, the ball simply rolled into the goal, netting Limburg their 3rd goal of the match. Ethan MLB knocking the ball all the way down to the left side of the Eagles' goal. Mr. Zappies hitting it across towards the center of the field. Both of the Eagles players missing. Off of the backboard by Ethan MLB. Wumbo Gaming Channel hitting it to his side. Mr. Zappies off of centering the ball off the sidebar, centering it. Crosshairs hitting it up. Mr. Zappies through the air into the goal. 4-0. 4-0 with 2:11 left in this match. Mr. Zappies is off, hitting the ball up. Ethan MLB is in a great position for a follow-up, hitting it down to the Eagles side of the field. Mr. Zappies flying through the air, hitting it down, ball right in front of the Eagles goal, with no one around in the right position to hit it. Sussy and Roof Shutters will attempt to hit it back down to Limburg's side of the field. Ethan will be missing a save, but Zappy's right behind them, saving the ball from a possible goal. Sussy flying it down, Crosshair and Zappy both. They're able to save it off the sideboard by Wumbo. I love Roof Shutter's attempting to take control of the ball. Ethan MLB blasting it down the field. Wumbo is there to save it. Off of Zappy's. Off of Zappy's again. Crosshair's driving down the field. Getting a second hit on the ball. The Eagles are there to save it. Mr. Zappy's off the top, off of the very edge of the backboard. Luckily, Ethan MLB is right there, ready to follow up from that side, or from that, not sidebar, top bar. I just said what it was called. I already don't remember. Regardless, I love Roof Shutters launching it down to Limburg's field. Sussy with the attempted goal. Mr. Zappy's there to save it, but with all three of their players launching it on the goal, Limburg is unable to save it, and that will score the Eagles their first point of match 4. And at the 1 minute mark, 1 minute mark, Limburg up with 4 points more than the Eagles. Mr. Zappy's launching it over Wumbo and Sussy, taking it down the field. I love Roof Shutters will hit it away from them, but Ethan will be there to follow it up. Mr. Zappy's blasting it down, centering it, almost making a goal. Mr. Zappy's getting bumped up by one of the Eagles players, not able to make a goal. Ethan MLB sitting with the ball. Zappy saving the ball. It was going towards the Limburg goal. Crosshair's following up, clearing it down to the Eagle side of the field. Mr. Zappy will hit over first. Yeah, backwards driving hit on it. The ball right in front of the Limburg's goal. Limburg saves another shot. And Crosshairs killing the ball on the ground. That brings the series 3-2-1 with Limburg winning it all. All right. Well, that is all for today. Yeah, that's everything for today, folks. Another win by Limburg's varsity team. And that's about it. All right. Hope everyone has a good evening and enjoy the rest of your week.